even when I did everything right.
What's dry socket?
It's just kind of when you're the places where it was removed. There's a socket there now, and if it gets kind of exposed,
Yeah.
it can hurt and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't have that issue. Mine went fine. I had 3 that I had removed, and it was fine. It sucked.
You were put under.
I was put under, and I remember it's the only time in my life that I've been put under, and I remember specifically having that moment where I'm like, I'm gonna fight this. I'm
No.
gonna win.
Why would you want to fight that?
It's just an urge. I want to be like, I'm stronger than anesthesia.
You're not.
This is my moment where I find out I'm superhuman. So they put the stuff in you, and you're kind of up there, and I'm like, I'm focusing. I'm like, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake. And then this dentist was so friggin' smart because he knew specifically the question to ask me that's gonna make me fall asleep. And he goes, so you're like an actor? Cause this is when I was like 17, 18. He's like, so you're like an actor? And I'm like, yeah. And then he's just like, oh, so do you have like an agent or something? And I was like, yeah, I have an agent, And I'm like, you didn't even need the anesthesia. I'm gonna fall asleep.
He
doing
wore
this
you
anyways.
down,
And so I'm like, yeah. He's like, so you have like you have
Anything
like
coming up?
You have like a commercial agent or a theatrical? I'm like, yeah, I have an agent for commercials and an agent for.
Dude, he
And I'm
distracted you until...
Gone. I thought they were gonna ask me to count backwards from 10 or something. I could focus on that, but no, he started asking me some dumbass
No,
questions.
they never do the countdown. They always are just like, so they get you into a comfy place where you go, this is just a friend.
They're manipulative. Because can you imagine?
They're
like, being the doctor,
manipulative.
He's like, oh, this person's gonna fall asleep. Whatever. Like that's
All right.
a weird, vulnerable place to be.
Well,
Like, they're just like
Four
anesthesiologists.
category of
That's what they
items.
do.
They're sickos.
I'm so fascinated by their job. First of all, they get paid a lot of money,
Yeah.
and they sit.
I'm gonna
they
go
sit
Guju's
through
first.
all the procedures because they're seeing if they need to give you more or not. They sit through